Hey there, let's talk about the astrology of the end of Sagittarius season. So now through December 21st, when we'll enter the Capricorn solstice. I'm going to pull a few tarot cards and we'll just talk about what's going on. So Mars just went retrograde yesterday. And that's going to be a time where our actions are going to feel a little more stalled. We're not going to feel like we're making that forward progress. Maybe we had some plans put in place and those things aren't moving how we expected them to. So this is a time that we're also revisiting old territory that we've already covered. And this is going to be a longer retrograde cycle. So you'll see the similar themes like popping up in your life. And then you can use this time to your advantage to try to decide if the action that you were previously taking is working, or if you need to adjust your plans and take some other type of action. Just remember that it is happening for everyone, so don't feel frustrated. You can always come back and just come up with a new plan and know that 2025 is a very rapid moving year. I'm going to do some things on that, but things will definitely pick up. We'll feel that sense of urgency and transformation. We'll have opportunities that pop up in our lives, and a lot of things will start rolling forward. So now is a good time to rest, relax, enjoy your holiday season, and then look at what you've been doing and where you can make some changes for the better. So let's see what the cards have to say here. So this card came out reversed. It's the 10 of Raphael, and this is about having everything that you want. So in traditional tarot, this would be the 10 of Pentacles. So it's financial abundance, it's success, it's a happy family, it's everything coming together. It did come out reversed. And it's funny that I said that because generally I don't read these cards reversed, but that I think is significant. So just looking at this as a time where we've had a little delay in action, but that you are on the right path and that you will have all of the abundance and the success and the happiness that you're looking for. Just know that this is a time to really go within and start making some changes within yourself so that can be expressed outward so that you can move toward that happy and fruitful future. Let's see, what else do we have? Then today is the 7th, so we have Venus is conjunct Pluto right now in Aquarius. So those two are hanging out together. So today is a good day. I know this is coming kind of late, but just to relook at or to look at your finances. It's a Sunday, which is kind of a nice day for that anyways, but going over how you're investing your money, how you're spending your money, what makes you feel secure, what things add value to your life. Here in the next couple days, it's a good thing to kind of look at, review, especially before we go into the new year. Just deciding, how you want to manage your budget and your finances and what really matters to you and your goals going into 2025. And we have the Knight of Ariel. So the Knight cards always bring with them action. This is maybe someone coming into your life. Of course, we're talking about Venus here. So this could be some unexpected encounter happening, a new connection coming into your life, someone very kind, he's riding in on his horse here. So this could be a new connection for someone. It could also mean that you have new friendships, collaborations, community groups coming into your life, people that are going to make you laugh, be humorous, uplifting, understanding, trustworthy. We are definitely feeling that energy of having more of these connections. It could be friend groups, it could be romantic connections, it could even be reconnecting with old friends or family members that you haven't really had an opportunity to bond with recently or ever, coming to a new understanding with them and a new level of your relationship. So kind of up leveling, coming to the common ground is what I'm hearing, where you feel that camaraderie. That word just popped in. So camaraderie with others. So that's a good thing. And then on the 9th, we have Neptune, and that's Neptune is stationing direct in Pisces. So this is a pretty big deal because it doesn't happen all too often. So Neptune has been retrograde in Pisces, and then later I'll talk about how it's moving into Aries in 2025 for some time and then retrograding back again. But anyways, Neptune stations direct. I think it's at 28 degrees of Pisces. And this, sorry, give me one second. This is a time to look at what you have in your life. It's a time to count your blessings, look at what you're thankful for, stop seeing the lack, because we can so often do that. We can see the financial lack, the lack of the things that we want in our lives, but look around at everything that you've created and really count your blessings. Look at it, at life as the glass half full. This is a time that we want to definitely do that, express our gratitude to others, and when we connect with spirit, and just be very intentional about catching ourselves in those negative thought patterns and changing it to be more positive in nature, while also looking at all of the abundance and opportunity that we have around us. I will go into this in another video, but 2025 is really big on creating the reality that we want. And I'm actually creating some courses on this as well, because I can't understate this. I can't overstate this enough, I guess I want to say, is that 2025 is such a pivotal year for all of us. And it's really about getting intentional about change, about our values, and the life that we want. So I will talk about that a lot more later, but here we are a couple of weeks before 2025, and this is a great opportunity on the 9th to start looking around you, seeing how much you've accomplished, how many loving people are in your life, and being grateful for the roof over your head, or the food on the table, and just taking an opportunity to take stock of those things. Here, pull a card on that. Let's see. And then we have the Justice card. So this card is related to Libra, and that's the first thing that I'm picking up on, is that it's really looking at the relationships that we have in our life. And again, this same theme with community, connection, and being in relationship. We have the Knight card, we have the Happy Family card. So looking at that, the relationship dynamics as well. And that's been a theme with the North and South Node in Aries Libra for the last 18 months or so, that we have to look at how much we're giving versus how much we're taking in relationships. Is it balanced, or do we have enough individual freedom of expression in our relationship? Are we taking too much and not allowing the other person to express themselves enough? So this is also bringing that, looking at the balance in your relationships. If you're overgiving, if you're being too much of a people pleaser, or not feeling like you're getting enough back from those connections. And then this is also related to legal matters. So if you are going through any type of legal matter, just know that will come to a resolution, a good resolution. And we were just talking about December 9th. So around that time. Perhaps that's for someone. We have the Sun trining Chiron on December 10th. So Chiron is like a dwarf, a planetoid, I think it's called, and it's the wounded healer. And this brings up a lot of trauma from our childhood, from our past. It's like our core wound. And with the sun shining a light on that, and the sun being our ego and the core of ourself, this aspect is allowing us to heal some of that generational trauma. So use that as an opportunity if you feel yourself getting triggered by anything during that time frame. Just look within, see what that trigger is really doing or where it really comes from. What, if you feel anger or sadness, is it really the situation that's in front of you, or is it something much deeper? This is going to give us an opportunity to heal from that. And this card popped out. This is the King of Ariel. So this card talks about your plans working out very well, and it's for professional and financial success, and also being mindful on how you use your resources. So not hoarding your resources, but also not overspending and being careless. So again, we have that theme of being grateful for what you have, and then taking the time to look at your budget, see what you value, and decide, what things can be cut out of your life, or where you do want to give out that energy, because money is energy. And the more that we're able to circulate that, the more that will come back to us. But we also want to be secure and make sure that what we are giving and using our money for is something that brings value to our life. Okay. Okay, then on December 12th, we have Venus opposite Mars. So this can actually bring a lot of creative opportunities into our lives. And perhaps that's a creative date idea or a creative way to go out and have holiday fun with your kids or with your friends. It could also bring up some tensions in relationships. So just be mindful around that time. And we've got the wheel card. So this is like the world is open to you. All the opportunities are open to you at this point. So it's your choices. Like I was saying, for 2025, laying the groundwork for the life we want in the future is huge, huge, huge. We're definitely shifting realities, but this in relation to our creative expression and our relationships. Is this, again, back to what we talked about before, is this a relationship that's serving me, and am I giving enough in return? Is this something that I need to let go of to have the future that I envision? So this is a time around the 12th of December to really look at, what you want moving forward. It's new beginnings and maybe a change in direction for someone. So knowing that you have to make yourself happy you have to put yourself first, I guess is what I want to say, and not in a selfish way. Look at that. And we do have responsibilities to others, but we can't bring that much light into people's lives if we're not taking care of ourselves first. And I know I say that a lot. It's like filling your own cup, putting your own oxygen mask on first before you help others. So for those new beginnings, start thinking about it. And then I will talk more about my course for 2025 as well soon. I love, I don't want to use the word manifestation, but like conscious creation and planting those seeds and using the energy outside of us to create with during those time frames and those openings. Those energetic openings are so important, I feel, or so useful, I guess I should say, to really having that change happen in your life. So just getting in that mindset, enjoy the holidays, but know that come 2025, it's time to really start getting in a routine of deciding exactly where you want to go in life and then taking those steps and taking the action that you feel called to take, especially when Mars goes out of retrograde. Okay, and then the last thing is we have a full moon in Gemini on December 15th, and then Mercury also stations direct that day. So Mercury is in retrograde right now. Mercury is the planet of communication, short-term travel, our thought process. And then with the full moon being in Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini. So there's a huge focus here on our communication and our thought process. And again, and this is coming up for me, is keeping your thoughts focused on what you do want and your thoughts focused on what you're grateful for, but also understanding what you need to let go of to live the life that's in alignment with what your soul wants for you. And the World card just jumped out. This is so big. I'm telling you, 2025, 2026 is insane. It's huge. And you have to get very clear in 2025 what you want moving forward, because we are creating as we go and it's manifesting quicker. It's just very intense. So remember that a full moon's a time to close out a cycle. And this card is the happy ending of that cycle, things coming full circle. That's perfect. And then taking time for your spiritual growth, and listening to what your intuition is telling you, and we know deep down, we hear that whisper that tells us when we're on the right path or we're not, or we need to readjust and realign. And that's what we're able to do right now. So I hope that spoke to you. I will be back with more videos. I want to do a numerology video for 2025 also. And I will say this, 2025 is a 9-year, which is closing out a cycle and getting ourselves in alignment for the following year, which is all about new beginnings. All right. Thank you.